Hello, 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 and welcome to the Chill Pill. I'm your host, MC Squared, and today we got one heck of a show for you. The main thing we'll be doing today is taking a listen through HM's latest album, Cordial Bazaar. But before we dive into that, we're going to be doing an unboxing. Woohoo! Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff here that I ordered, and we're going to take a look and see what it all is, and let's dive right in. So first up here, we have this right here. So this should be, let's go ahead and open that up and see what it is. So I wonder what album this is. Let's see. Wow, it's the new album from Hotel Pools. This is Nothing. So this is the Blinded Black edition of the CD, which is very cool. Let's see if we can go ahead and open this up. These things are always so annoying to open, but let's see. Here we go. Maybe? These things are always so frustrating. There we go. Goodness gracious. Let's see if we can get a closer look at the CD here. Okay, there we go. Oh. We have CD there. Very, very cool. Will definitely be fun to check that out later today. Up next here, if that was the CD, well then I wonder what this could be. I don't know. I think we could take a wild guess as to what this is. Okay. If that was the CD, then this is the vinyl. Wow. Let's go ahead and unbox this one as well, because I wonder what variant this is. This was the Emerge Splatter, they said on the website, and so let's take a look and see what it looks like in person. So this is the back. It looks like it has a bit more of a color gradient here. Very cool. Let's see. We have all the beautiful logos here as well for each of the songs, which is really cool. And wow, that is the vinyl. It's got a nice clear vinyl with a splatter and some color in the center. That's very nice. Looking forward to giving that a listen as well. Okay. We have one more thing we're going to take a look at here today. So that was the vinyl and CD of Hotel Pools' latest album from Stratford Court Records, and we're going to take a look at some stuff from Hotel Pools directly that was sent to me. Came in this nice little package here. And hello, ELB. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining in today. These packages are always a little tough to open, I must say. Okay. So, let's see. We have some cardstock here. Let's see what's inside. That. Oh. There we go. So we have a nothing sticker. And I think this one's glow in the dark, which is pretty cool. And a nothing sticker sheet. So we got all stickers of all the logos. So that'll be fun to stick onto the PC. Let me see if I can tilt to the side of it. Whoop. Yeah. Got a bunch of stickers there on the PC, so it'll be fun to kind of slap a bit more on there. And we have our final item for tonight here. Let's take a look. There we go. The final item for tonight we have here is a nothing branded keychain. I don't know if that shows very well, but got hotel pools on one side and nothing on the other. I really love the quality of this keychain. It's got a very nice look and feel to it. It's really cool to have that to the collection. With that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple of the tracks from the album before we dive into the album from Hello Meteor. So to start off here, we're going to play Navigate. That was Navigate by Hotel Pools. I really love that track, and it's definitely one of my favorites off the album. Just a quick, two quick announcements here. For those who joined in and missed the unboxing, don't worry about it. I'm going to be making a VOD channel where I will be posting all the streams up. So if you ever miss a stream or you're only able to make part of it, you can always go back and rewatch it. And I also, this is a quick announcement, have stickers here. These are some older stickers of mine, but if you would like one, I'm going to kind of set up an email associated with the VOD channel. So if you ever want to reach out for some stickers, just let me know, and we'll get that all sorted out. Moving on here, we're going to take a look at another track. This is Oxygen from the album. That was Oxygen by Hotel Pools. We're going to take a look at two more tracks here from the album. Up next here, we're going to take a look at Lunch. That was Lunch from Hotel Pools. That's probably my favorite track off the album. I really love sort of the melody and the richness of that song. Up next, we're going to take a look at one final track here. This is Emerge. So that was Emerge by Hotel Pools. Now, for the remainder of the show, we're going to go ahead and do a listen through of the album Cordial Bazaar by Hello Meteor. For those who may or may not know, Hello Meteor is a bit of a concept artist, so the idea behind this album is that we're on the fictional planet of Geladri, and essentially it is winter right now during this planet. So you can kind of imagine a bit of a tropical planet that's covered in snow as we go through each of these tracks. So to start off here, we're going to go ahead and play the first track here, The Rock Complex, and let's see how this goes. That was Laurent Complex by Hello Meteor. Up next, we have the title track Cordial Bazaar. And Cordial Bazaar is in reference to the fact that there is a lot of strange events that happen on the world of Geladri, and no one's really sure why they happen or what they truly are. That was the title track Cordial Bazaar off the album. Up next, we're going to take a look at Frost Cherries here. Before we get into it, I do want to make a quick mention that I think one of the next things we're going to try and work on for this stream is to eventually have a green screen to give you something more visually interesting to look at. And hopefully we'll be able to set up some interactive elements for you guys. So as you're watching along, you can kind of input fun little commands to maybe change the visuals on screen. So that way you're not just staring at me for the whole time, bobbing my head around like a silly guy. I don't know. We're going to see if we can get that set up and at some point in the future. I think that'd be a great way to really help make the stream a bit more interesting. But anywho, let's dive into Frost Cherries here, which is a reference to a fruit that grows on the planet. So that was Frost Cherries by Hello Meteor. I think that track and the last track on the sound were probably the two that have the most jazz-like elements and feel to me. I really enjoyed that track, but I will say I'm not a fan of the first 20 minutes. Those sort of bass samples and drum samples, like those snare hits, are a bit too artificial for me. It just doesn't quite work for me, but everything else about that song is absolutely wonderful. So, it's pretty easy to forgive those first 20 seconds. Up next here, we're going to take a look at Fluorescent Weight. With this track, the story behind it is that the people, they're these big, deep freighter ships that take people to the planet, but they're not really sure the technology behind it that's used to get there. They don't really know quite how it all works. Much like you don't really know how does an elevator work or escalators work. You don't really stop to think about those things. So once again, this is Fluorescent Weight, and let's take a look. So I realized I kind of got my stories mixed up there. So that was Fluorescent Weight, and that's actually in reference to the fact how the sky can look after sort of the winter seasons at certain points in time, whereas Shortcuts in Light was in reference to space travel and all that jazz. So we're going to go ahead and actually jump into that track and take a look at Shortcuts in Light now. That was Shortcuts and Light, and up next we're going to take a look at Folded Corridor. That was Folded Corridor. Of all the tracks on the album, that's probably the one I come back to the least. Still a very solid track overall, but I kind of find myself drawn to the more richer texture of the other tracks. Up next here, we're going to take a look at Aquamarine Night Owl, and this references a train line on the planet that goes between two major cities. That was Aquamarine Night Owl. And that's a track that's probably my third favorite on the album. You know, when it comes to stuff like drum and bass or whatever, I enjoy that stuff, but I tend to prefer stuff with a bit more layers, richness, and texture to it. You know, something like Folded Corridor, I think it's just a little bit too simple. There's not a lot to pull apart with that track for me. So, be it Aquamarine Night Owl or another album from Hello Meteor, the Oahu Grand Prix 3, which we may check out in another stream. That's another kind of drum and bass style album that I find more enjoyment in. Up next here, we have probably my favorite track out of the whole album. This is Glacial Milk. So on the planet, there's only one known glacier that over time is broken up into pieces, and the slurry that kind of has resulted from that glacier has been kind of created into what they kind of call this drink, glacial milk, which of course procuring this is very difficult and doing it is all highly illegal, as on World they're very conscientious about protecting the environment. That was Glacial Milk by Hello Meteor. Once again, probably one of my favorite tracks on the album. I love the cinematic feel of it, and I think it really exemplifies best what I love about Hello Meteor. His music to me has always kind of felt like the descriptive text of a fictional novel. You can really easily place yourself in the world and imagine yourself there as you're watching the events unfold. The sort of mix of melody and sound design I think is done really well on that track. Up next here, we only have two more tracks. So we're going to start here with a null reflector. A null reflector is simply another word for natural formations. There is a map that has currently 3 marked natural formations that they know of. And perhaps maybe there'll be more in the future. That was Null Reflector from Hello Meteor, and up next we're going to take a look at the final track of the album. This one is called Winter City Breakfast. This is a very close second to Glacial Milk as being my favorite track on the album, and this probably has some of the most jazz-like vibes on the album. Um, So the story behind this track is that there is supposedly a new city ship that's going to be landing down onto the planet. And it sounds exactly as the name implies. These are ships the size of cities that inside have everything you could possibly need. They were some of the first ships to come down on the planet and start the colonization process. And it looks like we have a new one. What makes this one interesting is it looks like it's one of the first from a private corporation. So very interesting. Not really sure what that means, but I guess we'll find out in the future. That was Winter City Breakfast, and with that, we have finished our listen through Cordial Bazaar by Hello Meteor. Hello Meteor has really had an incredible year this year with 5 albums released this year. And between them all, it's pretty hard to pick a favorite, but this is definitely up there. I really love all the tracks and how they flow together. I love the theming of the album as well as the artwork. And thank you all again so much for joining today, especially to ELB and Uncanny Valentine. You guys are awesome, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Next week, I think we're going to go ahead and take a look at a new track from Division Street, as well as an upcoming album from Tape Arcade called I Want to See the World. We'll also probably dive into some ambient music as well as barber beats. What the heck is that? You'll learn more about that all next week. And with the unboxing stuff, we have even more stuff that's coming on the way. I have a CD from Hello Meteor, as well as a special gift being a fan club subscriber to Hotel Pools on the way. So if those show up before next week's stream, we'll be sure to unbox those live on stream as well. Once again, thank you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and you will be able to catch this episode and all future episodes on the upcoming VOD channel.